Welcome back. It's time to get interactive. Grab your phone, not the yam. Hey, what's up?
This is not the yam.
Not the yam, yeah. The other one.
No, yours is not yam, it's banchi.
Cassava.
Banchi. The bunch.
What's up? Just tell me.
Oh, today is World Cancer Day.
Don't focus on my yam.
Today is World Cancer Day, marked the world over. And yes, if it's trending, that's what we do here on JNI, of course. So we're actually talking about
I would love to
examine.
Yeah, you
okay.
know.
But apparently, I know the doctors are saying that it's better to examine yourself. But if you can't do it and you have a partner, a spouse, like Steve Ainty, who actually has a fetish with mammary glands, then he would do it for you.
You're slandering me.
This is not slander. This one, not truth.
All right, then, let's go then.
So today is World Cancer Day, and it is celebrated annually on the 4th of February to deepen our understanding of this killer disease. And today's show, we will seek to deepen our knowledge on this killer disease. My name is Marian Ture. This is your interactive half hour on Joy News. Welcome to your show.
Joy News Interactive is brought to you in association with
Surfline. It's about time.
So welcome to your show. I'd like for you to join the discussion. The post is up on social media already, so join the discussion and put your comments there, because I will share them right here with everybody else. Facebook.com/joynews on TV. That's the page you have to go to. Like it first, then you can comment on everything we put there. I'll amplify your voice by sharing what you're sharing with the rest of the world. We're on Twitter. We tweet at Joy News on TV and at JN Interactive GH. Your emails, as I always say, are welcome. Joy News I am at multitvworld.com, and our WhatsApp number 054-010-9009. I am on social media too at MNTure on both Twitter and Instagram, and Facebook.com/MarianTure official. So cancer is the abnormal growth of cells in the body. There are around 100 types of cancer. The most common types of cancer in men are lung cancer, stomach cancer, oral cancer, and also in women we have the cervical and breast cancers. So I'm hoping that the slide will play so that you would see the various types that we're talking about that is actually involved. Let's take our video blog.
Indeed, cancer is not beyond us, meaning that there is something that we as individuals, as groups, as a country can do about without necessarily looking beyond what we have in country. So we have the expertise here, the people to talk about cancer, to prevent it and protect against it. We have the expertise here, the people to examine and detect the condition early. We have the expertise here, the people to give the requisite treatment. And most often when people are informed of having cancers, it seems to be a death sentence. If the people report early, at that time it's not beyond us to cure it. So as much as possible, early reporting when the signs and symptoms because of which we are making this launch. People should know about the signs and symptoms, and at best the early signs is what we are talking about, so that you will not wait till it's advanced, spread to distant vital organs, which at that stage is extremely difficult to do something about. At that time it's beyond us. But it's not beyond us when you pick it early, detect it early, then initiate appropriate treatment at the right time. That's what you are doing. The burden that we have, the cases that we have mentioned as a country, about 160,000. If we pick it early, all these cases, most of them can be cured. The cost gets compounded if you report late. When you report early and the tumor is well circumscribed and not spread to subjacent tissues, it's easy to use one mode of intervention to cure it. At that time, if somebody should go for surgery alone may be enough. But then when we permit it to spread beyond where it is restricted, particularly if it spreads to subjacent tissues and then to other vital tissues, the liver, the kidneys, the bone marrow, the brain, then it's extremely difficult to handle it. And that will require multiple modes of treatment. That one mode of treatment at that time will not be enough and will not suffice. So that would call for hormonal treatment, that will call for radiotherapy, that will call for chemotherapy. And all these packages of interventions come with cost. So the costs become compounded when we have to use multiple treatments, and each of them is quite expensive. So indeed, still pressing on the point that early treatment, early reporting is critical and is the key, and that will bring the cost so low for everybody to be able to afford.
Welcome back. You're still watching JN Interactive with me, Marian Toure. Today is World Cancer Day. It is marked the world over on February 4th just to highlight research that has been done so far into cancer and all of that. We'll go for a quick breather. When we come back, we have so many video blogs for you. Of course, Lord's Corner has what's trending and so much more. Please don't go away. Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying. Today's JN Interactive is about today's event, World Cancer Day. And we are asking you, how concerned are you about getting cancer? Do you get up in the night thinking, ooh, I may get cancer. How can I treat myself if I get it? Can I afford it? Do you ever even think about it in the first place? Let's take our first video blog.
One thing is that I'm not expecting cancer. I'm not cancer conscious, because I'm more conscious of what I eat, my environment, and what I take in. This cancer, some few years back, it was rampant, it wasn't there. I believe that cancer is a result of one, pollution and environment, and the kind of food people eat here and there, junk food, by roadside food vendors here and there. So if you prepare your food, buy natural food, prepare it yourself, eat it, take enough fruits, you may not get cancer. Because some people these days, they buy food from junk food vendors, warm it, heat it to microwave, yeah, you know, that kind of thing. So everything is, everything people do now is artificial, that kind of thing. I think it contributes so much to the cancer problem that people have.
To be honest with you, I'm not concerned about getting cancer because I know that I'm cancer free. Every 3 months I go to see my doctor and we do regular checkups.
I'm concerned, very concerned, but then honestly I don't trust those drugs that are available for cancer and those things. Honestly, I don't believe in them. I feel they're not wholesome.
I'm very concerned about it. So I control things that will take me out of this sickness, getting cancer. I'll try not to engage in it.
Personally, I feel frightened about cancer because almost everybody that I know who has cancer is dead and gone. So me having cancer is quite frightening. It's quite frightening.
I'm really concerned because I've heard a lot about it, though I've not seen someone having it, but they said that it's very deadly. And I've also seen some that is very deadly, and I'm also frightened because I don't know the actual cause of it. Assuming I know the actual cause, like I will know how to prevent myself. A disease whereby you don't know the cause, how can you prevent yourself from having it? So I'm so frightened.
First, I want to make believe that cancer is not that rampant in this part of our own country or this part of our world. So, and I also believe that someone gets cancer through what you eat or what you are exposed to. That's what I believe. So I'm not really concerned about me getting cancer or someone around me getting cancer.
So that's what you had there. But for women, there is a new vaccine that could prevent us from getting cervical cancer. And it's available to girls as young as 7. We are wondering if you could afford it. Would you let your 7-year-old daughter take it? Mind you, there's a myth around that cervical cancer is actually believed to be mostly in people who are promiscuous. Okay, so when you're promiscuous, that's when you get cervical cancer. So will it imply then that you could be aiding your daughter to take up something like a deviant behavior if you ask her to get vaccinated against cervical cancer as early as age 7? Let's take our next video blog.
I would, because as I'm careful, my children, my daughter may not be very careful. She may go with her age, the age of her high. So it will be better to give her that, vaccine, so as to prevent anything like that.
Oh yeah, of course. If that will prevent them from getting cancer, yes, of course, I would like for them to be vaccinated against cancer.
I feel it's a bit experimental. I feel like they have to at least be a little mature before they start using such vaccine.
It will happen if my daughter is infected with, she has the cancer, fine. But if she doesn't have the cancer, I won't let her take the medicine.
No, I will not go straight ahead and allow my daughter to go to this vaccination without me knowing the side effect of it. Maybe it can either terminate her life or expand her, but I still want to know. I still want to know more about it before I allow my daughter to take such vaccine. Of course I will, because I'm so scared, so anything can happen at any time. I can't say because I'm not having some, my child will not have some. So because of, and most especially because of the food we are eating now, so I think that's the main cause of it. So my child can have it, so I will definitely take her for such vaccine.
Not at all, because I think you're kind of causing damage already to that body. As little as a child of 7 years, 6 years, giving the person vaccine, no, you are causing damage already to the body, because you don't even know if that child will even grow to even see or to even know what is called cancer. So why are you giving that vaccine to that child? I believe you're just depriving that child of life, because you're killing that child already.
And finally, we are interrogating the theme for this year's celebration. It is not beyond us. Is it remotely possible that the theme holds, let's say, for the West and not for Africa? Because detection seems to be a big one, in fact, a challenge for us, because many Africans believe, cancer is a spiritual disease and would therefore wait till it's really too late to seek medical attention. By the time majority go, it's actually too late. If it's breast cancer, it's actually affected every part of their body and they're almost dying. So does the theme hold for us, or is a very Western-centered theme? Let's take our final video blog.
It's a matter of being more conscious of what we do, what we eat, our environment. If we can become more conscious and control and take care of ourselves, we won't have much cancer.
It is not beyond us. Cancer is not beyond us. There is a vaccine, there's a cure for cancer. And even when there's in severe forms of cancer where there are no cure, scientists are still researching to be able to come up with cures for cancer. So cancer is not not beyond us, and I don't think it will ever be beyond us.
I'm not sure cancer is beyond us, but I think that it's the food we eat. I mean, it's not wholesome. Honestly, the food we eat is not wholesome. It's infested. It's like a lot of drugs. lot of chemicals contained in our food. So I think that's the reason why I'm saying that cancer is not beyond us. But
it's not beyond us. It can be treated, so I don't see why it's beyond us.
For now, I don't know anybody who has survived cancer. So for me, it's beyond us for now until medical records can prove to me that we have potents or we have medication for it. For now, I don't know. It's beyond us.
Yeah, it's very beyond us, because for all the specialists in this world not to know the actual cost of it, definitely is beyond us.
I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no. I really don't know what to say here, if it's beyond or not.
Yeah, so I believe most people just think it is beyond us. And frankly, I don't know whether to say it is beyond us or not. In the West, I would say that the theme actually holds. But here in Africa, when, like I was saying, everybody has a very superstitious belief about why anyone could get cancer, especially when the person is a woman, either because they're promiscuous or because there's a witch in their family who's actually disturbing them. And some of them believe that they don't even need medical attention. That's number one. They would go and seek spiritual attention to cancer. I'm not saying going to the church to pray, going to see your fetish priest, or going to the malam, there's anything wrong with it. But if you're doing them together, you're going for chemotherapy and then seeking spiritual help, that is, I get it. Because even the Bible says, by my stripes you are healed. But it doesn't mean that you won't get sick. And doesn't mean that you shouldn't take medication. You will have to take the medication believing that your faith would work when you take the medication, not just the faith alone. Faith would not work in a vacuum. It actually works with something. We'll go to Lord Kote's Corner and then take what's trending. When we come back, I'll take some of your comments on Facebook. Don't go away.
Well, let's go to Twitter and see some of your comments. World Cancer Day is obviously trending on Twitter as well. The first tweet is from UK in Ghana. Of the 10 million lives taken by cancer each year, 70% of these deaths occur in low to middle income countries. Hashtag World Cancer Day at WHO. Okay, something you need to know there. A very serious issue. Next one is from Live Strong. Today is World Cancer Day. Join us to help show the world that cancer is not beyond us. Very true, especially in Ghana here. I mean, speak to lots of people out there and then they think that cancer has got to do with the affluent people in the Western world. But no, anyone at all could get cancer. Well, with that in mind, the next tweet is from Rafael Nadal. All my love and support to everyone who fights against this disease. Hashtag World Cancer Day. Next is from WHO. So relief from physical, psychosocial, and spiritual problems can be achieved in over 90% of advanced cancer patients through palliative care. Well, this is done to minimize the progression of the cancer. It won't cure it, but then it will let you live long. Final one is from Lex Lupa. What if the cure for cancer was trapped inside the mind of someone that can't afford an education? Now, this is some food for thought there. Well, that's it for now. My name is Lord Harris Asare, and this has been What's Trending. Over to you, Marion.
Yeah, and those were your tweets from Twitter. And that's with Lord Harris Asare. Let's go to Facebook and take some of your comments here. And we begin today with Roland Yabua, the precursor, of course, has been set. And the questions were whether you're concerned about getting cancer, and also that there's a vaccine for women and 7-year-old girls can take it. Would you let your daughter take it if you had one? And we're also asking about the theme, whether it is too far-fetched for Africa. And Roland Yabua Fineboy says, wow, I'm not that much concerned about that. Thank God I'm not yet married. What? Married? Okay, well, so the single ladies can apply. Anyway, cancer is a killer disease and should be prevented by all costs. Jeffrey said, hope to see cancer eradicated. We're hoping so too. And Nwakpo, God knows, Billy says, I will even take the vaccine myself if I come across it. How much my daughter, it scares me whenever I look at the picture of cancer victims. Yep. And Steve is back, but we have something fantastic for you. It's a picture of the day, and it's on now. And he's a wanzam. And all he needs to do is for you to join him. It's like a tailor who wants to train people to sew. He will train you to be a professional wanzam.
That's a toolbox of the circumciser.
Yes,
right?
with somebody lying on the floor and something that looks like a knife on the... Oh my God. And it says what? Ours is a cut under hygienic conditions.
Yeah.
Which hygienic conditions are one? The floor he's standing on or the box?
Even the box alone.
That one looks like a cement cutter, the concrete. You know when you go to buy concrete blocks? The one that they used to cut it. Hey, Yehovah. I mean, when I see this, I will run like 5,000 miles away from this guy.
Have you been circumcised before?
No, I am a woman. I am a woman.
So don't say anything.
I am a woman. Not even for my child, my son or something. Yeah. But you,
Oh yeah.
Yes, we understand each other.
My name is Stephen Enti.
My name, as always, is Marian Ture. Enjoy the rest of our programs.
And Israel will be back with Joy News Prime.
Most definitely. Good evening. Bye bye.